Kirk Franklin, born January 26, 1970, is an American gospel musician, rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Franklin's accolades include 20 Grammy Awards. Variety has called Franklin a reigning king of urban gospel, and Franklin is one of the inaugural inductees into the Black Music and Entertainment Walk of Fame. Franklin has also been associated with The Family, God's Property, and One Nation Crew, 1NC. A native of Fort Worth, Texas, Franklin was raised by his aunt, Gertrude, having been abandoned as a baby by his mother. Gertrude recycled aluminum cans to raise money for Kirk to take piano lessons from the age of 4. Kirk excelled and was able to read and write music while also playing by ear, citation needed. At the age of 7, Franklin received his first contract, which his aunt turned down. 5. He did join the church choir and became music director of the Mt. Rose Baptist Church Adult Choir at 11 years of age. 6. In his teenage years, Franklin rebelled against his strict religious upbringing, and in an attempt to keep him out of trouble, his grandmother arranged an audition for him at a professional youth conservatory associated with a local university. He was accepted, but later he had to deal with a girlfriend's pregnancy and his eventual expulsion from school for bad behavior. 7. Franklin studied music with Jewel Kelly and the Singing Chaparrals at Oscar Dean Wyatt High School. He continued under her tutelage and ultimately became the pianist for the choir. 7. When he was aged 15, he witnessed the death of a friend by shooting. 8. 9. After which Franklin returned to the church, where he again directed the choir. He also co-founded a gospel group, the Humble Hearts, which recorded one of Franklin's compositions and got the attention of gospel music legend Milton Bigham, musical director of the Georgia Mass Choir. Impressed, Bigham enlisted him to lead the DFW Mass Choir in a recording of Franklin's song Every Day with Jesus. In 2001, he produced the soundtrack for the film Kingdom Come. The soundtrack included gospel artists Mary, Trinity 5:7, Crystal Lewis, and Franklin's group 1NC, as well as mainstream artists Azziette, Jill Scott, Tamar Braxton, Sean Stockman of Boyz II Men and others. In June 2000, a live recording of new material was done at Lakewood Church, and after over a year of production, The Rebirth of Kirk Franklin was released in February 2002. It topped the Gospel Albums chart for 29 weeks, was number 1 on the Hot R&B/Hip Hop Albums chart and was certified platinum. The album featured collaborations with Bishop T.D. Jakes, Shirley Caesar, Willie Neal Johnson, Toby Mac, Crystal Lewis, Jackie Velasquez, Papa San, Alvin Slaughter, and Yolanda Adams. In 2004, Franklin launched a new label called FOYO Soul Entertainment and had signed a new distribution deal with Zomba Label Group. 13-14. On October 4, 2005, Hero was released in the United States. The album was certified gold on December 2, 2005, and platinum on December 14, 2006, by the Recording Industry Association of America. It reached number 1 on both the Billboard Top Christian and Top Gospel albums. The first single, Looking for You, was a hit, as was the follow-up Imagine Me, which made it onto the R&B charts. At the 2007 Grammy Awards, Franklin won 2 Grammys for Hero. Additionally, Hero was the 2007 Stellar Awards CD of the Year. Franklin's 10th album, The Fight of My Life, was released in the United States on December 18, 2007. The album debuted on the Billboard 200 at number 33 with 74,000 copies sold in the first week. It reached number 1 on both the Billboard Top Gospel and Top Christian Albums charts, and also peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Top R&B/Hip Hop Albums chart. The first single, Declaration, This Is It, was released on October 23, 2007, and peaked at number 35 on the Billboard Hot R&B/Hip Hop Songs chart.